This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Since when na Ghana be a country of laws? Yet kroim. Wo beti an say yakobotu wo ha pay. Beti an say yabewura ha ye twetwa we sikan. Hey.
Yakoto abamakofo wo twekurawu. Sam George wo ye me won wache obi a politician bi wo Ghana ha bia.
Ya politicians ni behave to say wo nim nyansa. E bi kura nka wo di bi mu. Ba wadwe yo say wo ye udi akaka bensem ti wo nko. Ne ya bechew. Ade ya me yapa say ya chew so na de to pick up. Bo say wo dey tire to say broni kraman.
Aba. Captain say NPP 4 say omo ka cocaine and this na cocaine we kire say no mo de cocaine na era na o mabai. NPP 4 delay in cocaine. Ompam fa no court. Omo yin media journal film, mo yin body TV, mo yin obi en film. Omo don be court. O de no court abeba. Sa no pa kire. Sa na captain ka. Asem na no ya yede. No se so far wo twa ntoro say de wo hu bida. Ene de NPP 4 say mana wo Ghana. Which is Sam George Bono Baoleshi. Ayawa so mo boleman pa Sam George asun baw obi feature number sitting MP. Ene de japa chemu nkorofo a mo si Rambo style. Say Chuck Norris style, say Commando style, say Terminator style. Ada captain any JB ayomo.
What can sem? Me Ntim Fordjour asem pa. I like him so much. Or to say ofa Kwame Adokufo say me ka sem bi e wo mo hwa ya na eyem ya. Sana me rating Ntim Fordjour. But they tell say kuma ye yodom. So you behave like obi a why intoxicated.
Feel intoxicated.
Feeling intoxicated. I don't even know what I'm feeling.
Obe Palmer says here. Who behave it so be why intoxicated. But then can the body here woman the reality is that what can some president or Tiakonya so say? Besin ko. Na any bambofo ntenase. Na wo information na wo no. Fama won. Na nipa bi o ye involved no. Yan chiri ntum wo se menye. Abra. Oh. Captain Smart, yeah. What say the presidency is involved in galamsey? We are then Besin police station. BNI, NIB. Na kwa catch na womo. The NT I was say the presidency is involved in galamsey. Captain Smart is a menko. What's with that? Menko. Captain Dent I said it on behalf of Media General.
Today, you don't hear it.
Menko, Media General Yeniba. What can some corner yen koya no member of parliament? What's the mean yet? I find about so about forward. All of them are there.
Your boss of nobody waiting. No. I buy phone way ubedi.
The reality is that edu be bi no ho amanyofo de bi no ma man ne koye te say jama eye won wode enko an nyansa wom obi anim nyansa it is one beka rule of law but edu rule of law no so a na bi no mo twe mo to dwane ene de o ma hu say na ye chi enye won meti krom ha studio ha na mete ye te pan ye bi ye na NIB before ga no so kura na nim asakato no ne boy bi gina ha wababo studio do him pan no mu gina ha me wie show ne de me ko
wachi braye
adentra yes na do say ya mefamra na me maka say the presidency is involved in galamsey.
Apo. Apple and
Banana.
banana.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, really?
You got cake. Yeah.
Now I better me boom near the meko. That time, where was Ntim? He was happy. I remember that day I better find me no. Only obi didn't come and the friend me catch them. Say he's always talking, he's always talking. This time we will show him something. Me, you can't show me anything. Because when baby I'm fever, me I'm in me humpo, me name me krum. To me free baby abi. Now, member of parliament, what can someone to say? Yes, Quananis Asra for Bamba Fontanasi. Mom information no yentimi nchewo wa ye evolve. What's the mean crop? Eno dia sasa na tie dia. NPP for the cocaine in Ghana. Why we NPP ni awon chase obetumi akokot?
Ghana for.
Aya immediate general film siumi nko ameba. There kwai dia trese NPP for and the cocaine sika na running one campaign. Because who pass such an issue as see. Mama ne kwan no national security ntenase. Na omma wo mu details of a nearma akoso a mo se boy yenye. Ah, what be that?
You got cake.
Ghana for yete asese yi. Ma fa se abena nyamesem. Ne yesi bibi esima police for invite no. Aban ma bena wanko. One kasa wutu fi abeka dey. No kasa ye presented today. Police for invite to her. With the corner quote some conocra keke. Meboa. Pacho, a moja na wa abena nyamesem no green. Ena Ntim Fordjour de no brown. Meboa. Ah, I don't know if I feel that you hold down here. You see, as I say, you sounded this to whoever. Say, on my no, and your MPP there, and your NDC so there. Ghana, hey, na there. We didn't say when I bet you. Now, on him. Say 88 bedi wachi. But ada wo kwa constituency na 88 ni ho no. Ye fa wo mankasima. E ho na abehu sade eche. Wo de awudru ka so be a traffic no ho no. Na wo kwa constituency. Na ye gina wo ye pickwa. Aya 88 for number be na headquarters. Se ho no wo menya access to you a. Ye bosom no bedi wachi. Emrana NPP for na settle hono. And abusro. Woman catch me say me misinform Ghana for. Misinformation is so ye den ya. Say na the national security led by Albert Kandapa. Ebe che misinformation kuna besi ne. Woman timi an kire me. And abuso say ebe che mo. Oh, Bra Mahama. I don't know me Sunday warning back. Me see you there. Bra. What for mama? So wunim na wunim. Na wunim na wunim. Na so wunim na wunim. Na wunim na wunim. Na wujai wonwa. Ah? Edi o man yi bone na mo mo na ho abra obebo won sam say. Me na mka kire ho. Helen Kakufa do you? Ka be po wonsam. Say any pa di bone say. Na we ja won. No. You see, let's analyze the magnitude of what Ntim Fordjour said. Sa aircrafts na all can mienu no. We move to different countries and about you. So we yet if it's a cultural diplomacy, yeah. You catch up be a friend status implication.
Oh, I don't know.
Status implication it says Assembly Ghana. asam na si Ghana no ye de Togo akofra ye de UK afra ye de Russia afra eti sa aman we nyina no abaye entangled in that discussion. Eti say ye fra Ghana as say fra Togo as say fra Russia as say fra UK and ye fra ni ye fra the status implication. Now, there are foreign countries involved in this whole thing. Names of countries were mentioned. Names of international companies were mentioned. Non-state actors were mentioned. Eti, and yes, say Ghana pe as usual. Say no say obia kan sam wo krom ha bia kokoja parliamentar say political talk to say ma be yiwa do o say ade no enye oya bia eyekubi anwa
Igake.
ama be yiwa do kodi central regional minister na okodru appointment committee ne ye bisa the question say political talk
Igake.
no afa no ho adi
Banana.
you see your politicians they behave to say omu nim nyansa politicians they behave to say won nim nyansa because I mean how say post for be catch us here hwehwe wo vie now abondi also posi pacho ko na meba nasa wamma 1 wamma 2 pacho posi ni no be chewa waye bone ana ebi kura nka wudi bi mu ba wadwe yo sa wo ye udi akaka bensem ti wonko ne ya be chew ade ye me ya pa nse ye chew so na de wato pick up bo sa wo de chire ti se broni kraman ye de wonko. Eti a whole member of parliament. Papa no, I respect him so much. Me fair no. Time I am ya. Come sound pa no pay. I respect Ntim Fordjour so much. Ko trasem nim keke. Je woni me koka. What say I spoke on behalf of a committee. Committee man. Okay, you spoke on behalf of a committee. Understood. But committee no almost serve when. I Ghana for. Committee no serve when your parliament. Parliament is serving when and your main. So that committee you spoke on its behalf no. And then I won't go committee members ni na di. Na ye fra one on my dance for say yes, he spoke on our behalf. Me tie neti wu. Na na ho ya mesere. Chief, yeah? If you guys are thinking Akufo the president, go and revise your notes. You see, you guys are still, politically you are hallucinating. Political hallucination is working against you guys. You are still thinking that Akufo is the president of the Republic of Ghana. Hey, Tinu, Mahama says, "Oh, no tea. Oh, yeah, no tea. Oh, Jubilee also." Or say, "Sanka any time, and can you do a better so that sa Rambo style? Hey, make it here. Almost 17 men holding weapons with 5 pickups. Metwem wa here AK-47. Mendu National Mosque. Hiya. Rambo ben a chen we quite a say Jackie Chan. Where Jackie Chan? Me say a min na me Yamahama, Kawe James Bond. Me donya me. I am Prof. Say a member and you say a political partyism. No. Abraham is a political science. But I member in your political partyism. That be NC. Now yet was yes a whole national security vital. What's it? Menko. Really? Rawlings commission invited no. He went. He appeared before Rawlings, Echo National Reconciliation Commission. When him time now about Rawlings Dino. There were some lawyers that time who advised him not to appear because that was not the proper way of inviting a president to appear before a commission. Let me sit here and say it. How Rawlings was invited was wrong. But that time, no, if he say NPP before, as a Ghana, so we could bulldoze our way through and treat and maltreat anybody anyhow, based on our own whims and caprices. It's a fair do, baby. No, what happened was that I see a subpoena Rawlings, so subpoena, and I do Rawlings. He went peacefully. Okodu National Reconciliation Commission. Moment to be salary. Why is that video that? Okay. Obia, moment to be salary. Kuku, omuya KO, ye friend Rawlings so Rawlings say or Washington region or the Aba Abomahem is not true. Why the who Rawlings okuta Aba e wo kejetia or the show Abahem one who no. Why and number ye womi ah 87 grand ye 81 ye 79 81 na bo say obi antime ntwa picture amfansie say Rawlings kutaba wa bai abranya mesem ne maame aham wo ketia o de aba bom po eyentro who saw Rawlings when I didn't name you who Rawlings are okuta king o de aba hwem maham banana kosia the better than banana and kosia apple and njinam eti how na yakasa ansam sa yes there were excesses by revolution him, but nobody saw Rawlings with his two eyes. So kuta babai obahem no di abai no who be. Did you see Rawlings do that? Did you see him doing that? But you can start the winning political power. Abeka honti ntimi correct it. Me boy. It is Rawlings koko drew ha. Obia yesi oye nipa bone reconciliation National Reconciliation Commission. Professor Atefa na ye executive secretary. Emma womu a whole appeals court to the Supreme Court judge and na ye chairman near there a Roman software your friend saying Archbishop Pamabakel and we na tete so Rawlings ko drew ha. They couldn't ask him anything. My name is a producer. I bet you hear some video now. Hey, Obia TV and Mr. Rawlings here. Edu Babino at the commission. Obisa say, is that all? Because Rawlings was ready to exonerate himself. But you see, one of the strategy in still depicting you to the public as guilty is to just not to ask you anything, let you speak for a very short time, hobble you and harbor you, relay you and labor you out of the space so that people can say that oh no so it was a strategy. It will be a Mr. Rawlings, because if they had asked Rawlings any questions, who said, yes, I was the leader of the revolution, but some of the things that you are talking about, attributing them to me that I executed, I knew nothing about it. I know nothing about them. But the National Reconciliation Commission, after the noise throughout the length and breadth of this country, could not ask Rawlings anything. They were not even able to solicit something vital from them. They ended it up with Hosaife and adabuga. What's me papa di ewu? When you me papa, toto na no a wose me nye. Me peneba. So what it means is that nanka Ntim Fordjour obetimi akọ peacefully. Na 88 mwadi nachi. Na mwadi nachi. Anamebwa. Na mwatimi na kwatena se. Na national security panel nebusano. Tell us this question, that question. Honorable, thanks so much for coming. Ni ejano no ko. Mosemonye. Watch this. J Kufuor time. Smiler. Any Smiler Brahma and police in Bana no Kawkra. Ye kwachi chachuchi kata wasoro dem no.
Oh, I don't know.
Anamurafi. I am not rationalizing legal faults. I am not trying to rationalize anything. But I'm only trying to bring in certain things that has happened in this country related to this particular issue. And can make me inform me minority, no. But sometimes when you belong to the minority, your brain becomes minority. You become minor in thinking. Sometimes you become minor in thinking. When Rawlings appeared before the commission, nothing came out of it. He said it, bam. Or say, hey, madam, shut up and stop talking. Shut up and stop talking. But Rawlings' body language, Victor Smith penalty, I say. Now, beside Victor Smith, is someone lecture me. Say Rawlings, he do what them with the three more and a bit saying, and not lecture me. Look, Nina say, Mini, I don't have it. It should be between GBC, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Any one other officer no bondino. I saw excepts into Mini. Did we do anything to Rawlings in this country? Kufuor did zilch. He could not have done anything to Rawlings. And you saw Rawlings ni Kufuor Ntim say pano. Or two for the floor who says here one after one question. You think we don't know? We know. Say one time say ke wo akunta no or else Antiniba. Or two for so down for Pani Rawlings. Etu yende. Had you any aircon, okay? Well, yeah, I say it to your boss now. Yeah. What here? So happy, what here? So, baby. National Reconciliation Commission, NTP and Kings will be a few Rawlings. Send a so. But I never come a power in Yami who say, now me power Christianity who say, Christianity is the only religion where the worshipped lives in the worshipper. So wherever you are, you can worship God. When it comes to Christianity, the worshipped, that is God, lives in me, the worshipper. It is a watch me and now the question to wherever I am, I can worship my maker. I don't need a show from Israel. I don't worshiping. Mo Israel kwaton tema gugu mukom no. Some akwa Israel makwaton tema gumkom and I'm the one pie no. Etwem enkrasesem. Na shaka ti dey say kofa bo yakwa krabo agu contain them de begu Ghana they the garden of Eden enye dam what the garden of Eden e bo what the beje dem Ghana ha e dam chachuti asori dem me yakofa no me bo ana enye NPP for ya we did that nonsense because you see you invited Chachu, Mabna, and then Mamin Kassan why he was arrested on a Sunday. I was sorry. Time na Chachu did ma almost say Obebano. Na Paho, it was a Sunday. And so shared when we not share date, it fell on a Sunday. Alright? And I waka say be a Sunday no, me pon sorry by 8:30 first service. It's ebebo by 9 and at 10 na me drew ho. Yes, enemy asori ya yekwi. asofo na asoro ne ye omode o hye bi betwam kakra na enwom no kwa afo no to ne yie kakra na soro de aye eti ye mpo asore eti chachu nsore nkoi enam senti yesi wa ye late enti ekwache no asore dem. Can anybody come and deny this fact?
Is that okay?
Can anybody show up and deny what I'm saying? Chachu was arrested from church. Now it was normal. Mebwa. President John Dramani Mahama. No, you're sitting vice president. Now I must say, aeroplane be attacked in Huasem. A committee was set up by the president, John Evans Fifi Mills, to investigate. John Dramani had no option as a sitting vice president. He appeared before that committee. Abua Papo. Ono Abua Papono. Ono Abua Papono. Etminya kukudro. Etro krata de command Shraj. Edibiko Office of the Special Prosecutor. Sir John Dramani Mahama, wedi president ewo Ghana ha. Edi vice president ewo Ghana ha no. Yentwene yudodododo. Enfani kono nko yinsama no. John Dramani Mahama, as a former vice president, a former president, obliged and appeared before the commission. Yay. So who born dog? Therefore, with all respect, if I should say, who is Ntim Fordjour? To say that the national way and chief inspector be and it is the president NPP for we don't respect anybody in this country. NPP for NPP for NPP for they don't respect anybody. They don't respect anybody. If the NPP truly respects Ghana Mra, and then an NPP MP or tam ballot paper or parliament shenenum or really to say gam. Now NPP MP Ghana your friends and court of arms. I bought parliament. Now I have to share video also. Now or the Dominican who court two court of arms no at what NPP for they don't respect anything in this country. And the only thing they can glorify is thievery. Yay. Mahama appeared. Mami Mahama post no. They're not trying. They're not kind. Also, my attention has been drawn to an allegation made at a press conference by an honorable member of parliament, Reverend John Ntim Fordjour, regarding two suspicious flights arriving at the Kotoka International Airport suspected to be involved in drug trafficking and money laundering. Government takes all allegations seriously. Where President Nana Troyo, government takes all allegations seriously, and to ensure a thorough and transparent investigations, I have directed all relevant investigative agencies, including the Narcotics Control Commission, the Police CID, the National Investigations Bureau, and the National Security Coordinator, to immediately and fully collaborate with the Honorable Member of Parliament so he provides all necessary information to investigate the allegation and take all action necessary to expose any drug dealing. We will maintain zero tolerance. We will maintain zero tolerance for using Ghana as a transit or final destination for drugs or drug trafficking. The NIB made a high-profile bust of drugs last week with a street value of $350 million. It is a CIS NPP 4% Ntim Fordjour beko. Now what me akwachira dia na chese NPP 4 eto cocaine. Ojai. Hey, chese mo na mo to cocaine no. Because we John Mahama ni tribu kura wa sempa. Me I be kodwa, it's an order. Sa agro bi na mudi o ye pasumje amemo funu ye pasumje amemo funu oh mo man pa enansi I will just order the national security the NIB go and arrest him whoever stops the arrest that person too me say asa mambo na mububu no kroma no mommo mpa e o na se si ampa sa me kwajo smart me ya Ghana man pani wo bo outimi ni kwasem obeto wuram I am telling you some me na me ya Ghana man pani ne Ntim Fordjour na nam ho na afayo markets asha ne lelen akwade nam ho oh no by na wo me na gum kofra ukro hini no front mamra se sa na ebu man ya can Ntim Fordjour go to America and do this rubbish no, can he go to America and do this nonsense? Intellectual stupidity has actually crowned the brains of these so-called politicians we have in this country. And they think that as soon as you become a politician, you are bigger than your mother's womb. No matter how long, tall, short, huge you are, you lived in your mother's womb. So the womb, whatever the size, is bigger than you. Ghana is bigger than whoever that lives in this country. Ntim Fordjour nam ho. Sanka NPP na wa bam. Ena NDC ni ye penachi ni say ya. Can NPP for betue sika ma journalist e wo krum ha ina so munye dede. Na ye mpenti no. Nipa ne black. Say the be ya na pre bebubu. Yetimi akwa akwoche no ade NPP nim ye paye sikatia gidi na kasa it's why kwase afofa na defend NPP o kan say menka uye wanim say wo be kan no kra kire wo mo pe hey you become an enemy you become an enemy the reality is that patrol abaya na ote sisila branda pa fie no say yes you obokro no mwa say a criminal offense misinformation so peddling falsehood say a criminal offense e den na branda pa de ye chi abaya no ye wie ye say eja omo kwan won e ka ho no ye ja omo kwan mo akotena buruchiri say de be ye obi anya omo emisa omo no omo ntimi nkansem bia Why na wasika da de mo a onima no Cecilia so onim sika na woni fie ho no onima no eti sanka me ye won anka me ka se ne me wi ahwe sa onima no wotimi hu sika da wo na ano a na bi ayira obetimi ehunu ba sisi da pass sika da na wo fie no onima no nto ade no hu se bi ye $1 million wey me ana me ma me no ba meka NPP for no muni me better che NDC for me NPP for ni mi o wo muni me papa he metro picture bi me throw picture na wa wo hwe sesi ya aya men control bi ate throw picture bi sesi ya wa wo hwe picture na hwe won a e shata de gina ho no omo ye ho amu aha eti yet me kwatena akonwa ne so ma me ka asem fa ma de mam aha tamam and we took a picture of it so that me boss wa obi anka cham sa me boa eti mi ti we afu dwen da me boa
no kre
me boa na do
fe no kre
me I know the NPP no enye fe wow enye buo emaga na mra ye wono it is not respect at all any pa ya chi wo mu okrom ha in a Rambo style NPP time ebini Me kwadu baby can the power and national security on catch up some member to make us a Mahama Rensa, which me can't pay a big army. I did be a baby, I am some pepe. I come a coffee machiba and some account had a mushroom of Momachi.
Bibi ni po.
No one can someone who say, yeah, Sana Kwana, Diana, yeah, training said that one. Me can't we go ham. That day the enemy said, Kiana Kepadis in the Bukumi. That day, me 36th time, no 37th time night, you know. I do baby, I was afraid. Cause the Miami yeah hono. Mr. Lawyer for see from. What's the captain, I'm the lawyer, get out. Mr. Lawyer for woo. Oh, national security. Captain, I'm the lawyer, get out. Mr. national security for no. Second apanamu. That day. I say we are gonna hey na ya boa no manum. So when bra office wo be no mo nyina. Nipa be 8. But there wo mo ye lock say na me nkuta pen impo ka me kum one. Ma me so mo kum say na me wo pen, just a pen. Nonsense. All because of what? Me ye habo story. Say corruption e koso habo. Eno ye chime. So when me nyansa anya document na me won na abeje. Ye chime. What way you say kwakasa Mahama no mensa? Ma boda mana. Are you guys crazy? Eno mechi ye bom so to mechi. Me se sa kwa no ba bia me hye no bia me pra no. Eno I've said it all. Me say ba bia me hye kwa ni bia wa ono woni he wuti me nka wa so dem kura me ma so ho me do nyame metam guitar pra wo. Michelle Pentecost Convention say me proud. Don't come.
Wait.
Remember when we said the national security when me 8 years before I saw you be. About them.
Wait. The way pa can say.
Baby I me share be akwan me plan peche. Sa so turn up me remfin da. Ataro here what's that me proud. Do ya me. What's that me proud? Mabra oh she me sutro bi wo machi pa akwa mi wo
o kasa kwa we dey kokko
sutro bi asa akwa ne bo me no wo awo machi wam sabu Mahama no ye odan oye mini me hu so no monsa aso me nkwa ka me nkwa gina bonche nkwa ka so no monsa. How can I say that? Jubilee has a had any name. Men I may drive you car the back on a single. Men kwa me watch no. Car say oh in the betting you. Emu taxi, emu Uber, jen. Yeah, but men kwa me chireni. Men I may drive no. We have men I may drive no. Na moto na what dem kwaya wa kwa hwemani so abotoro wa me se baby a me show bi abete pocket wo de baby a me show bi ano minimum wani me do picture so nenam me we so ya na chance me se baby a me show bi a me proud nonsense na obi akoka someone say egu Ghana anim ase president muya sitting president say just go and collaborate. One campus yancho. Maybe ya Mahama kabana ya chiwo. Ewurade Nyankopon. Maybe ya Mahama ya chiwo da. Na wa obe bada be yuti no. Ya be chiwi. Hwe, your police commander bi Oba Ashanti region. This UOP Edupoku. Obaye director of Ghana Police Service CID, director of CID. And a branch be called Sese Akwada Ketwa. Now so obaye 10 or 9-10 years. Refi Akwada age, but story dey me kai. E pre Akwada no. Ma ayayi da konfanochi obre. Commander of office sana ahemfo biensa, ahemafo mienu. Echiniesi won so Ashanti region police headquarters omanim ne santai na mama ne yewra commissioner ye baya ye pese de to ani ma ate ase se bana himfi asam de ye katumi ye kamera abrantie na odem no oyede hye brantie oya brantie de hye akonwa no to otumidi intino ye be bom amane o se ye achame for do se ye swan ye kasa ase wiase ye dia ti ye be catch no pm na abaya no da ayasabia na ho kabia no ye betua ye be hwe no school ni bibia na waye de shibranti intino na ye sere na wayi na maye na ye ne na kofie na ye ne na kokasa manati ase said what the first one say I make cancer no no ena edupoku de ne pen wo table no so sa me de me wa adwuma mu na me producer friend Sami K Sami baby obi adabro yam nchira o say kwajo na me say dabro o say wo fase yamra ti ye koduru ye no na other presenters ewo regional police headquarters ho and ye force no and commander safro mantie kwade huhyimu sa ahemfo no te anim ho no ma mo ba inside ba ya no bisa say mo amane na mo de boy no ebium amada achi bi mi jaya brante no mamo nsentrofo ye gina heyi edi ho adanse say mo na mo be kan ye na mi jaa wo abrante no mamo that's just a charming na ho de abante asem ko kama mu pi kama ne ye de fine ana edupoku sinti abaya na wapira no yenye ne den osi o ye be he no osina wantumi anante a mba den osi ye yewra commissioner ye be hwe no ma ne ho ato no bibia besi osi ye eti ono oye de shibrante nti ontumi ndam na osi ane de shibrante ya woni ne tumu a esa akonwa ne to na obedia bibi beba be sensan ne ho ne ade o se ye ehora no o ringi bell bi wo ni table na se ye hu ya ne se striking force for be 4 abewuro ho o se nana you ntima no nana unsu you ntima no nana unsu you ntima no chame you ntima no to ho monko fa branche da yede na tum no emra omo de branche da ba runu made a edupoku ye o se na ahemafo mo fa branche no ko mo fo no mo nkodam ma no so mo se ono ye de branche enti se odam o ntimi ndia konwa enti se ma bana mo besra ma ne dia ene mo nkodam e ma no oh Debbie commissioner nya sa ne ye kire oh ye bana hogun so boko ono ye wemfo afa do wo so wemfo edupoku so fi be kwai o fi be kwai won wa ko se wo kosre ama no kura no nyame na di wo ho afofi wo mo da mu 3 days o de sa ahemfo nketo no ka branch ni gumu 3 days amemu binye mpanifo na kopa chopansa o jai sa mpanifo nako naka momo masalai se nkrane se mo ye minority etu mo pesa mo cheme se sasasem we pa momo time na Captain Smart kan ya ankamte ya
Captain Smart, the king of morning show.
Ntim Fordjour se wonim yansa ko na ne wo mon kwatena se hwe edi 3 million years ye be chewo mema wo munya yodom o se nra wo mu nda wie ya fa market so wana wo nchen so akoda ne fie baby nra na jo da ye no na your friend saying Evelyn munim baby anada as a captain we don't want to arrest him, we would have gone to where he is sleeping and arrest him baby anada no munim wo mu wie no niti wu ono koda dem wonim say yodom ho yes say ba wo me yan we ne bioma running mate so across central region.
He is smart.
Central region NPP MP say oh yeah popular. We have to win affair marking. The competition is between winning affair marking. It's more doing yaduma that they are doing you in.
Igake.
More doing yaduma Ntim. My doing yaduma.
Banana. Osia.
It's Mr. National Security Monquacheno. Moncheno. You see, you do baby and penfam say, and a channel the anyway. You have the police day. And I teach also, young police service. I teach also, young national security. And we yes and you better. Because, sir, Nana Kwame ya dear, Yancheno. Ntim Fordjour ya dear, Yinjano. Me toy Ghana Revenue Authority. Yes, me Casado. Your friend, Nipa 7 and a table. Yes, me brother me year in Samano. Me minty, almost the same letter, and be more him away a jet. What him away a gentleman? Friends say, I never as my mechanic war. Maybe one hinty, you almost letter be more him away a jet. And my auditors could good things so. Our angel headquarters, I will come say. Angel and the quantum of fun and crater in Amra near room. Why? Because Captain Smart take us our angel. Omo told me some say. Kanoma. So 17. What they are? Me say ane. A dine sit and try hills no. Wa what they are? Me say ane. One I see me say ane. Do you ask this way? Me say me amedia. One I see here, me say ane. Okay, but for doing so, me say me amedia. One I see here, me say ane. Okay, when you ask our him, let me say so papa samentayira. What is that? Abang, announcement. Send the samentayira. Me ho.
Banana. Osia.
Oh, Captain, that's no. Me ask our him. What shall me sabi? Me treat truck. Ah, I said Debbie. Eti watch me abetena ha na obusam say me nyesika wo he ne si dan. What is that ban cement ayira? Ma say ye hwehwe na bi wo me ho. I said Debbie. Na say okay. If you want to know how I built my houses, go to court. Some start if I was na course na ba honorable answer now all the me my fa call ni p no bete. Now we call na we yaba mete wa be almost 2-3 hours omo ye calls sa on by say captain you have to go with them to the police headquarters to write a statement. Them say offense me and who statement my bro and I make kwatro me offense say me sidan
atoka
matoka NPP ade ya mi krom ha no na wo aka someone to say cocaine na buy na buying crop for na ton sa cocaine ko yi anu ase mi dwane mutri so no mapapa so that we see you na ye before no Africa ye wo mabuna wo ho odin etimi tumbrika kitikiti eti adwuma se enim adwuma yo echen countries aka wo wiase mu hanyina.
Africa is rich and not poor.
Number 2, Africa ewo asase bedie papa aye didua aduane echen oman bia
Asande ni.
enti wo Ghana hakra no even though galamsey ekoso say nsuo no still ya no wo si dan won kan futuro ba so na nwura efu odan na pempem.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
Se wutu kwan kwa abrochira wonta hu flower pot won krofo fie wu enipa mako because won asase no wututu that dey do flower pot mu a wudi du asimu e be he
Apple and peanut.
ba yen ya ha de yet we grab the flower ekosi bedroom awia ni ho
Gwen.
na fifiri ti ya wa asase enu achi no ye were philosophers and let me read this me twa portion bi a me ma producer e de beto so bada me nuru ho ma alert no tie.
I don't know.
Say e ka so be a philosopher e kire say. Ma afasi de okuta master's degree. Ye ni bi.
I don't know.
Say obi o ye philosopher de e kire say wa ko school edu a kire.
Pa.
It is obi ka kire o say Kwame Nkrumah time ni mu e no bi be ye scholar. Be ye philosopher. Any idea? It's a lie. Kwame Nkrumah and the contemporaries, no, you're woman in the 19th, to be a 19th century. It's a Kwame Nkrumah Nankasa. And the real chief concern in JB Dankwa. Kai! Our 19th century. Buzia, 19th century. All of them in the 19th century. It can never ever be. Say nobody ever gone her in the 18th century. No, yes, scholar, no, yes, philosopher. It is in the 19th century. You will say, be a sunadia. Yenti, you want to say the first ever scholar or a Fantini. Make page 18 of this book, Conscientism. And let me sit here and tell you, my name is Obejedi. I saw me. My name is Obejedi. What is William Amu? What's in the dinner? Anthony William Amu. What's in the dinner? Oh, sir. Me want school certificate.
Okay.
More copies.
Okay.
Peniche and menana.
Peniche on nana.
There be book certificate. Nanka say peniche. Menana kwa kubi chamne nana. Let me read how Nkrumah described Anthony William Amu. Yendruha, page 18 of Conscientism. The 18th century African philosopher from Ghana. Kaimam, Ebiana Krofaka Sebiama Boom Trinameka. Oh, Udia Kai. Kai.
When say the 18th century African philosopher from Ghana, Anthony William Amu, who taught.
It is Obikacho say in the 19th century, any Ebenya philosophers of Ghana. Is it true?
It's not true.
Okay.
I say who taught in the German universities of how?
Hold on. Sagan ni no tra de wo hin.
How?
E wo Krubenzo.
German.
Okay.
Now Jenner and Wittenberg pointed out in his De Humanae Mentis Apatheia.
De Humanae Mentis.
Apatheia. That idealism was enmeshed in contradictions. The mind, he said, was conceived by idealism as a pure, active, unextended substance.
Okay, so Yanti wants to say that first person was as or call university and now being power the whole world. Or strong crata any articles. Idealism. No a Ghanaian.
Who is seen of a fraud for
that time? That time, near who JB Dankwa. Near who Buzia. Not Kwame Nkrumah na kra near who. This man started there in German universities in the 18th century. Now you do 19th century. They have do 21st century. It let nobody deceive you. Memo be and that say Papa bin and now biama I will Ghana hache obia. It is not true. Afasiko.
See, ideas, the alleged constituents of physical objects, were held to be only in the mind and to be incapable of existence outside it. Our most question here was how the ideas, largely those of physical objects, many of which were ideas of extension, could subsist in the mind. Since physical objects were actually extended, if they were really ideas, some ideas must be actually extended. And if all ideas must be in mind, it became hard to resist the conclusion that the mind itself was extended in order to be a spatial receptacle for its extended ideas.
Bookwe, Kwame Nkrumah na true. She that time no brofo.
Hey.
Eti producer fato so. Na tubu ko ba bia maye asterisk bi wo ho no. Also the idealism suffers from what I might call the God complex. It is what Marx called intoxicated speculation. This is what this is what they are suffering from. Intoxicated speculation.
It is what may be called the ecstasy of intellectualism. The concept of an object, let alone the concept of the same object, cannot be properly formulated in idealism. Having once dismantled the world, idealists are unable to put it together again. And Berkeley has to say that his apple is only a simultaneity of sweetness, roundness, smoothness, etc. It is as if one could not have soup anymore, but only its ingredients. Or say it is as if one could not have soup anymore, but only its ingredients.
This is what is happening to the current minority. But ingredients are the so how would you be able to say ubeyi jene meko ne enchine every nkwan nkwam na wa separated we a chemical reaction afra wontimi nya ho he enya physical reaction so what you say we are chemistry kakra
that is science of workers
a chemical reaction and the be intellectual kakra nta am fa ncheme ko sign repeat the distinction.
See the distinction between reality and appearance lips.
The distinction. So sonya a war adia a ye pepepe na wo hod ne etiase won kwa a obi agi tuma yenim no eye soronko chen ade bia wo wonam kwa ma otika ma wo ne wani aboso no watwam wim ene ne ngepe. There's a huge distinction between reality and appearance. Eti metia sesi e bishefugu pa menyetani. I can say Mauli va. The fact that I said va, it appears to you that Captain Smart can speak ewe, but I am not an ewe. Yet to come about so big picture, no occasional big car, no company. In Quafoco weddings, so we went for car F. Nana Kwame be worry me there, be say. Cars I had a call and Quafoco change now who you pictures. Now, one the pictures, no, and you send on boyfriends, no, my girlfriends. Can't no judge no F. Obia own him, not to the bay and say, can't you? It is just an appearance. The reality is that Kanu Nura. In Ghana, there are certain people in this country, they are just appearing to disappear. But the reality is that the real owners of this country are still around. These politicians are just appearing to disappear. They will come and go. As we speak, where is the Osage for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah? Kwame Nkrumah Mpono, Sabi Bru, Sabi Nyado. Kwame Wahin. He appeared to disappear. Where is Muzia? Yay, away. Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlins, let the blood flow. Where is he? Rawlins, where he or call?
He is smart. He is unique.
Well, whoa, we are the day. We should not any ye. say ya me no ka say pa kwese misata owo he appeared oyinanim opie ameye na ye hu no
Smart.
ba owo meti asesi e mapie uhume that could be ba I will disappear for good. So we hear me a uhume ba se mi wu kwa ba bio dia besra nya me fa me nko country bia still fa me mra Ghana ba me ba dia pese me ya igbeni pese me ya the richest ever on fa me nko voter regi me ba bio ma Yakopon nya me yewe no nya me the richest ever pese me nya sika me san ba bio ma e che togbu afede bet 3 million times togbu afede me nya sika pa aigbeni me nya sika pa I will disappear. Mr. J. Kufo, Manu, he will disappear one day. So automatically he will disappear.
Captain Smart.
Mahama will disappear.
Morning show.
Jenano Pokwajiman will disappear. Nanado will disappear. We will all one day disappear because we just appeared
Today.
But there's a reality that in your disappearance, it does not mean that the reality of the land in which you come from must not be born.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best.
Eti ehu ayase omaina yetimu no enipa bi adwen ye won se won hu hia chen oman no eya no kre o he ma me sounding real Yura Santene Miro Adam Ebru Mabodi Mampejam Mache Bru Ghana Hene Wadama Mache we are dying Asante Hene will one day disappear Obehu ye dying Dakro Yura Obehu Anamwa one day Yura Beko. But do you know the reality? The reality is that Nimre Swatiasia wa appear no. We are hidden as a wooden and for betu. Eti Israel for the brother Moses and Sawasoro. Wakun tokwa Moses and Saneba Foma. Na Padis no Edim Gugu. Eti the Akwaba in answer Bible say, as I said, Nipa because so Moses and Sam Equasro. If those people had looked at Moses' armpit, Aquakrabu to him, but hey, as a million, I am planning some mechanic sound of a movie. Huh? What is the method? So, in a nutshell, reality is different from appearance. It is a woohoo appearance. To say Tonton appear or bedroom. Never be afraid. That's the reality. There's a reality, an appearance, and Tonton the Oba appear. Won't be seen in Quensa money appear. But then Tonton no appear. On your marks, get set, ready. Nay, a quasa so who says Sassoni.
Onia machi fabe was so. You may quasi a sing. A sasso insecticide spray and coil.
Say, fitable, that's all. Eri and come show NPP nu ya.
Motuom kankan e ka ho. Pastor and
reality when I produce a photo so.
And see, also the distinction between reality and appearance slips between the spectral fingers of idealism. For in idealism, reality becomes merely a persistent appearance. In this way, idealism makes itself incompatible with science.
Idea real. What is science to when ye? No, dear. Maybe a physics. Me a physics, me a chemistry, me a biology. But idea real. And it's say, what can so be a shame when you go near? What you can say independent humans will go any. Even though science make us say quite a liquid. It's also a liquid. By an inquiry and chinum, meko jenewom, depending ni pakuno bedding quine and nama ede. Say Jacob for their air ponche. Captain Smart, dear, Kaku.
The Uye,
depending upon obedi nkwan no it's the fact say bibia ya liquid na nkyerɛ sɛ so bi ka kyerɛ sɛ wahwie nkwan agu obi ani a kyerɛ sɛ yɛhwie nsuo na agu ani that is it. It is about reality, science, obeying what is real. Research can tell you that whatever science has created, you know, artificial. It's artificial intelligence. What does it mean? You real intelligence, no? Because artificial intelligence, AI and for any trials I'm seeing now, and you'll be three more drain the real intelligence and the truck no come on no coach you. Wait, or not also.
That matter can exist unperceived, that it has a continuous independent of mind, should really be axiomatic. Idealists themselves hanker after this independent reality when they strive so hard to reconcile their theoretical ebullience with the sobriety of ordinary language. Ordinary language is not just a vocabulary and a grammar.
That's it. Ordinary language. Chi, ever, Dagoma, Fra, any idea no? It does not mean, sir, a just vocabulary and grammar. It is a yetna krom ha na ye adwen se yetna krom ha na ye adwen se sa wo ka twi kasa wo ye kurase ni wo kan igbe wo ye kurase ni wo kan zema wo ye kurase ni William Anthony Amono ye zema ni I said Fanti he's an nzema more so he's an akan it is a we are what we say Kasa just a vocabulary and a grammar. That is where a brofred won Kasa beba be show kon. Enti teacher need the classroom or try away. Now we use word to be a friend lexicon. Lexicon ne away you can say.
Apple and Ntim.
Teacher need the classroom or try doctor ade obi obaba medical doctor. Mana besa kwaku bichem yare kwaku bichem onima dia ye friend no pancreas until that we eti wo de sa brofo no kire na ade awie na se kwaku bichem yare na okọ ne nchen a na okasa wo pancreas ade na kwaku bichem meka until that wo
banana
so when you are really in tuned with idealism ukrom kasa enye just a vocabulary enye just a grammar emodu eche bibia wo wiase mu odomen kan bi mu da fam but my underline so baby I say you know one
baby aesthetics
no one kan bi
and some kind of
brofu bi ho intoxicated.
Idealism suffers from what I might call the God complex. It is what Marx called intoxicated speculation.
When you are there etete sofo Ntim Fordjour on says I won't bro now kasa asema wo kan bia wo ho a ye wie na ye kire ye busa say wona aka we no busa wo say I am here. When you are intoxicated you don't have to talk, otherwise everything you said will become speculation. St. George oda Ghana ha
ne we am one
oh
St. George we am one che obi a politician bi o Ghana ha bia
hey adan
St. George ne we am one che politician bi o Ghana ha bia wo nanu ya ye kotro ya waso wesu wagon
oh so one more the same line
ye hwe na som no
ama boys atiwa ku sum off ama wani brain ya also kwa kwache won report o mode call ye ye say akwam no fra ye the nose mask go say the pamon tonton
yeah
ye call ye commission wo ho no mo ya set ya bibia ye didi etia wo ene wa baban mu wo ye minister utumi nko kwache sa akofo we me yesa so prosecute wo bi no na nam hodum na gaga jena so you go kwache wo bia
Sam abante na o say bako ba hwi na ni so St. George ohuri yam so ko school no ohuri high jump njo ohuri kakra and some next person to fika
that you want to say almost fika no mu no odwane ye no odwane
and almost shown so we have video now or starting so and almost shown
now but at that time na Sam George no assemblyman
no member of parliament
fantastic
sitting member of parliament
Sam George no assemblyman
he was not an ordinary Ghanaian as some people are saying he say Fordjour ordinary Ghanaian
Sam George no ordinary Ghanaian
yeah
but yes share that microphone tade am ye ko bo Sam George
party boys
omo bu papai a whole member of parliament it just say MPP or power there
MPP or baby
and we MP when you ordinary member yes sir say there Ntim Fordjour and ye ordinary ordinary Ghanaian rubbish hey okay me panel
no but that's about Sam George is on my by this time on revisited side issue
80 bacho say Ntim Fordjour on the Kurubo Hine, one year ordinary.
Or not ordinary, you should be ordinary.
Okay.
Or MP.
Or they
MP.
Yes, or your member of parliament.
Oh, yeah, member of parliament. I want your special human.
Then you also on your ordinary Ghanaian.
Or your
reverend.
Or your there.
I saw penny. But when him Ntim Fordjour case, you know, Mincha with you.
How person now the chassis?
I say more can say some can be Anna.
Okay.
Because man can say some more panels. So,
they are now the Wassam by.
Ntim Fordjour, that is near cost me a gun any. It's near cost and some of them are not for any MPP for any NDC for Sutibi. Because I am crano. NDC power year or more win or more gusua or more. Esisi omo wa power ye mu bi ye ka ho e na power ne bae because wo hwe ye face a movement for change alan de bae me e ho na me wo e na movement for change no Ghana ni bia ni descending Ghana ni bia be mu say na ye starting of something ye building a base ye fi party women ye akọ party into sa party no mu ayeden a che into movement winning power no e be ye den. But now your ultimate motive, they say, abandon at that particular period, na was no, na abai papa day, embra. It is a abai for abba. Abaya na Ghana for being that yake can sema guamusu momako position. Na se Ghana for who say no. When no my edomko position, mumpona na eboye. Na si atwa momo na so masan yaba. NDC no mu be bia no mu obika. Ghana for hwe say enkoyi a movement for change we have the right say yebeka bi and I say koyi nso so a we have the right to say yebeka bi and then American say NDC omuma omani nyadin omum bi omani say aboa wowo because ya papa Fordjour asemi a ye cost NPP aye bi do a playback book bi no moye during 2016 time na Mahama ya find Mahama there was omo pre power meboa Edian some no one can film go Mahama so. Wako Sydney wo Dubai. Wa Airbus in some. Omo kaning na.
Me
Oki can be. Meboa. So say omo na omo starting na so jijina mu.
Debio.
Anamwa.
Je no na.
Or government official wa.
We are government now your presidential staffer. Now your presidential staffer na say. Omo kaya metogana fotirim.
Eya kasa mo kaya na kahwe.
Captain ka ho. Say also ka ho. Omo kaya metogana fotirim. Media ni somu ema ebeye no kore no. Ema ebeye something stigma ewo NDC ho ne Mahama ho. Iti ye ko abato no yatuti ya omo.
Yeah.
And this is the same time no NPP na wo opposition no. Ntim Fordjour kasa na. O say what is wrong with you? Waswa. Oh yes, onya kwa ko be so na so no atwe. Enti mesre MDC. Mama mweni na ho because tracks na ewo ho no. This is just the beginning no. They have a long way to go. I don't know na me kan sembi. This drug issue any galamsey no. O ma center for. There are two main things so when take a government in power. So when take the opposition party, ebe you should dey go enu ma say poto cry and they've started. They've started it. Enti NDC power no anya monko amoda ye nyina ye dia. Ghana for dia. Say koyi a yetim. San koyi so a yetim. Mahama Airbus issue see. So my clearly say it wasn't true. Dubai is and some your friends say Wakoto hotel with Dubai Wakoto that hotel but up till now so mobile provide the evidence we don't know. But Ntim Fordjour a sitting member evidence in the home. But some kind I walk as a work be. So Uber said that is not my starting because NPP are starting to say there are other media stations say NPP owned and Omube so come be truth. And there is something we say the more and tron yakano, the more I done no cray. It is so and this is going to me and sorry na so mbra anye djuma. It will go against them. About the layman Ghanaian it na me otidwom no. Ono antante news ni adio. Ni ankofo ka na obekabie. It is our Kumasi, yes, a Kumasi Ashin no de year politics. It's a young no, your omu say, NPP and ye be a more jomo. Near Yami say overhead the crew word you and this in a year. But because of politics, send NPP for your muddy and internal. Oh, my dear, no, my Sabi, obi or boa or munya power. Ah, more musumano. So uncle to dynamite. Non blocky, what that will your friend is saying. To go vote a line, okay, so much, you know. Hopes in our day. So much, you know.
Oh, what is Mano?
Ah, no, one as well, according to hopes in our day. Or see, and you send me out of Betuniaka. What you say? And you send so Cassa or Cassa. I did be your Cassa. Ah, NPP man can you. Also, one carry. So there are lots there, and some baby war. Nanny Pano Mashumano. No, I quiet victory aba. Because we free party ni mwa yo wan free mumpo mana mo man letter say o ma suspending no se mwa yin dey free party ni because oni munti no makochi no menne asam ne da so wo court a otwa ho kwan da bia eno na eche Ntim Fordjour say a time will come say BBC o mbeyi nama a time will come na o ka say adechi na say Ntim Fordjour nye ya friend say MP and I say only position be our party no mo na party no wa power na no akoyi ne ka no akase ono ani party o mo nche no o meche no say NPP na woso and ka this issue aba and Ntim Fordjour e bia oya party supporter and wako kasa asem we ya anko meche no e ka NPP fo na abeche no o mo da ye hopes na doye and no mo mfa bi entumi nye Ntim enti ya papa Ntim Fordjour I so ye very careful. Because some people for no come one. Just say, who nimu be a woman to me be a to me riding on to me. And NPP always behave like as a Ghana to me, no, a bet right to be my omo. Their rightful own. I say, Omuna say, a yaw dear. If nya could baby pet, not just as a mama. And nya could baby pet, not almost a rebels. I didn't know man find your sasu. I was reading an article, Madina MP. Yes, I saw that. Exactly. Nyami fie, what crab mukoye. Na Ntim Fordjour, yes, for evidence, bra. Evidence, keke, with your fako. Now, who song. And when him captain, sometimes, you know, and yes, seminary at the Twabonting. We a lawmaker, we a MP, we the Nipadomano. During campaign, there are a lot of things NPP penny form why you better no. They call you as a communicator. They reveal certain things to you. Omoka no movie omaka chia will say it's for your ears only. Na so woka say yeah tete sansem yi. And ye de kotna fidie so. And ye kan ya. And NPP asete kra o.
Ye di kan pesa me kan say ye bu oman, ye mbu nipa. And ye mbu political party so. You see, at a certain point in the life of every man, you can be called Billy and become a billionaire, but you can end up a Billy goat.
It makes me after Billy.
You can be a Billy, called Billy, and become a billionaire, but you end up a Billy goat.
Aponchini.
That's right.
Yeah.
They are boa papu. That's a mfasubi and mouse. Said yo o my Ghana no sana de na kwa koyete say ase obi a o de billion or ye billionaire na na brabo a end up as a billy goat sana NDC for AISSA. So man you careful. Wo wan ka sent me handle power na ye the chair won. NDC did not win any election in this country. Yeah. we the people of this country offered them power as a gift on a silver platter.
Yeah.
They didn't work for it, which they know. We gave them power, say, and near maybe a koswa, any aman ko, and to me see a no my. Yeah. The edika katakata, any akakabinsem,
Drea
Hantain, Sikeria, Sikedie, and Koladie, and the catchons a mumbra no mesha no my.
Nkoladie.
Oh, yes. Madam Kind, some who says, I'm in your house in your panel.
Nkoladie, Captain, Nkoladie Bay.
Omuwie enoa. Ade edema omubiom say. O man na say am Jubilee House kura na Nebuchadnezzar no. Na sabe ejanan baby a wo flash toilet kogu no kura no. Eye ka na contractor kotwen ye eja tank ni si ho say ye ntua ne ka o movie car ne na Jubilee House e mon.
Seat of government no.
Na ye pese ye see eno anu ma ye.
Anka ya brocha White House no.
Edu baby no na clean na o clean a ni kuno koye adwuma wo National Lotteries. Edu baby ni yentua ne ka. Nto mo je adwuma no go ni clean Jubilee House. Eno na ye pese NDC bedi tumi na so anu ma ye. Ye to so bi o ni say ye kobo besia ne de ebeduru. But ade a baby ye de besia ne kwakoya ade krono no wo no. Besia ne nkoduru ho enti ade ne yentimi nyo enti esese wo be so ano ma ye na afa de ehia titiru ene Ghana for wo kan ye gu dem e de kenten butu nipa de bi so ama Ghana for ye te se akokwa a ye kunu bronya bre ye di fufuo de kenten butu Ghana for ni bi so enti wo ye hwe ese hey wo hye kenten ase hwe wo hye kenten ase ebi ene Sam George ebi ni abrante oye adwuma mu fie ha ye friend Captain Smart. Hwede omo ye. Na kwete say
Xavier Susu
ote asori dem. Ase won de wo ye nipa chain obi. Na de eye me wanwa kese ye me aminua kuma na bi. No, Kabi.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nana be Kabi. Said we are in a country of the laws. Ghana. And that you said Ghana emra.
Juma.
And a Juma. Wabrasa Wabruni or your Bakura Keka president and then I call them
ex-presidents.
Nana donates a Wabruni at Chimpana and not gay at the Dasa and that presidential jetting. Asa de na kwese hotel wo Kumasi ma ga ye twitwa ye president ni peace ya beto abonte
Captain Hu
pictures ne ba hu
man hu ni peace no
actually peace and ya beto abonte abaya yi bedru Ghana o mo tata na na o mo penakunu and Ghana is a country of laws. Oh really? Really? Sam George hwesotra pade yidi na shade a omode ye Sam George a sitting member of parliament. Really? And Ghana
very
a country of laws.
Very sure.
Wow. Have you forgotten City FM reporter?
Yeah.
Echo national security.
Yeah.
Who asked you to invite a journalist to your space? If you invite a carpenter to your space and he comes there with nails and hammer, and the carpenter finds a broken table or chair, what do you expect the carpenter to do? Repair it. So when you invite a broadcaster, when you invite a reporter, when you invite a journalist to come to your space, knowing very well the tools we use to work, so bano be hunse bibia a state assets, say a pro obia mfahwa. The only responsibility of the reporter is to take videos or pictures of that state asset. What happened to him? He was beaten mercilessly by the national security operatives.
Yes.
Today, Ghana is a country of laws. Wow. 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 Hey. Edu baby. Ewo kruma. Which everybody is aware. Now kasa na usu.
Culture of silence.
Yes. Presenters a wagana henyi na no bi aye ma. And I come and brand back here, my friend Captain Smarty. On the penacano. On the sway, any no macochino. Any no macochino. Any no macochino. Any no macochino. Sad merano. Nagana ye country of laws. Here's a cocram and ferese obesi umenosua. John Dramani Mahama, any quansa of ferris or the asawa, a tarso. Jomama membu na obu sese no ye frɛ no sɛ yɛhwɛ yɛhwɛ o if sɛ niema na course na yɛmpɛ no hwɛ invisible forces Kandahar Russians the Hibium Boga Bulldogs name them these were some of the guys they were employed and deployed by the then administration to unleash what I call political terrorism on innocent Ghanaians. We sat in this country, you shot somebody ding, and you jan satra, oh, and yes. Meanwhile, we had a chairman of the Council of State, no Frantama, or your hene. That time near Council of State chairman, no your hene.
Yeah.
And did you council now? No, a Council of State chairman. Shedia ahemfo, FM, ewo krumha. We had a chairman of the Council of State, or your hene. The question is, Sanka Sabia Brusa Bianyado, may cancel, said Rabbi Hinin at Tijoma. Naka Kufa do one or catch so on sorry as a watchana and come sorryana. Today, Ghana is a country of laws. Wow. The president was ordering chiefs and paramount chiefs about. To a certain level, very disheartening. Say, the bodyguards of the president also had that audacity to also order chiefs. Someone sorry now one channel. Today, really, Ghana is a country of laws. Wow. Fair no to change. Yet your memory na dey be why you who be da say. President Ebusuafo etimi rubbish parliament. Proper procedures sir.
Yeah.
Your family sign contracts. Ye rubbish. Na yetimi assign contract say ye bedwiri ye friend saying trade fair egu fam. Wabra parliament anka ho hwe. Ye say akwaje besia parliament an enim ho hwe. Na ye dwiri ade no wie na be ya asem a ye say alanchamate onko authenticate. Sa contract no Alan say properly Ghana is a country of laws.
Yeah.
How can you go and sign such a contract behind me as a cabinet minister and then you expect me now to authenticate it? Who will face the fire of Ghanaians? They went ahead and pulled down trade fair. Today, Ghana is a country of laws. Wow. I'm talking as if I'm writing a poem. Yet to claim now your name is Ghana, a country of laws. Then an NPP member, my own uncle Sir John, took advantage of the meekness of this of the people of this country. What did he do? Ochicha buying sase. A willing man who a big man nebusuafo. And nobody said zilch in this country. Today, Ghana is a country of laws. Wow. Wow. Wow! Wow! We lived in this country. Jesus Abrantier, then okay. Or a software, then okay.
Yeah.
Na Jegezi, omu na Jegezi amedu baby no. Me am na Jegezi. Na otunika na Mercedes Benz bi. When you crowd register, no so ba register. Cause why I betting kwam.
Osina sorry na kwa guyo.
Yet Jesus Abrantier tum. So why dey? At the end, Jesus Ahofe. Thank you. After the entire process, they realized that Omayem from so. Did anybody from the past administration enya kukudrompo eka sorry to Jesus Ahofe? Today, Ghana is a country of laws. Wow. Omayi we ne yatim Kumasi. NPP guys jumped the fence wall, the metal gate of the regional coordinating council, entered a high area, security area. To say regional security council. Equatorial regional security coordinator.
For the second floor.
Edini see form to sa kwada ketwa. Watch this. Obesi from you no. They see party na no. They arrested some of these guys. And I want to echo course. Watch this again. The same new patriotic party, Emma Boyce Ebura Quarter, a sitting judge at the ADSM.
No, your bar.
Oba ODSM. And yes, I was sorry court rise. The
sitting judge.
The judge was right in court. ODSM.
No sounds so crying.
These guys entered a court of a pregnant judge. Bulldoze their way through, set these guys free. Yanyo biashe ewo kromha. Ene Ghana a country of laws. Wow. Wow. Really? Since when na Ghana be a country of laws? Country of laws. Yatikroim. Wobeti an say Yakob botuo ha hey. Better say Yabewura ha yetwetwa we sekan hey.
Yakoto aba makofo nwotwekura wu.
Yeti omayima 2020 yeto aba. Yeah, enipa 8. Peter, if you look at Memenya McCain reports nibi. But some of it national security niema no if you read that report and how the plan was executed to kill those guys, it will marvel you. Yet to aba na nipa atwituo abo nipa baako pay etuo, pay 2, pay 3, pay 5, pay 7, pay 8. Because of just one constituency elections.
Yeah.
And you're gonna know just one constituency say elections. Yanchiobia, Yanyobia she, Yembisobia Bibia. Today, Ghana is a country of laws. Wow. 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 We lived in this country, and a minister of health, Miami of Akwekwaji Menu, went to me and see hospital back, but the minister we no could see private hospital. And
on modern hospital.
On a health minister, ye busa Akwekwaji Menu or say any power the contract the Kuramano Alatanina. Origin COVID-19 Sikawa Kotoka International Airport no or no ye minister mpono onim no. Ha! Where who document biya? Onim ni poni a branch and sign contract. So whatever that was happening at the Kotoka International Airport, which COVID-19 was under the direct supervision of the Ministry of Health, led by Kwekwaji Menu, the minister was sidelined, thrown out of joint, mamooned and mushroomed, and not an iota of information was served on his table. I want an office about COVID-19. what we got to know was that several millions of dollars were accrued out of that service.
PDS.
And then, Yaja Latani Numa, Obetibia Benya Kukudro, our man, on what to pick up the siren, a training in crop war, they have the effrontery, the guts to have a fist off with the Ghana Armed Forces, the Ghana Police, the National Security, and all. Today, these same guys are coming out telling us what? Ghana is a country of laws. Wow.
PDS. Yet was one day. You say ECG. Maybe omujiji omusika no. ECG phone intimi njiji sika. Since when? ECG obetimi aju. Ontimi njio. You share Electricity Company of Ghana. Se Kwame Nkrumah edi Electricity of Ghana, Electricity Corporation. Eba Ghana. One ajiji sika na besim ne. Akohwe 40 team no na ECG bu ye. Na omo ba ya omo se won beji sika na se omo mpa gomu atachiman. Cause gomu atachiman na kwaku bicha sika no we light bill. Omo mpa ya amfro, omo mpa gomu ataka, omo mpa gomu ogwa. Omo mpa atiave. Omo mpa pechi number 1. Na pechi number 2 da kura hwini ho na 1. Womo no womo mpa samankase, womo mpa sankregwa. Womo mpa ba bia. Womo wo some 15 areas a hono womo pese womo gigi ECG sika. Number 1, Greater Accra, Central Business District, Achimota, Cantonments, very
East
romantic
Legon.
areas.
Very romantic, financial romantic spaces, no. From there, Tema, Takoradi, Cape Coast, all the regional capitals. Peter, till today, Sikana PDS Fordjour yeni besi ne, Ghana by nimbe fire, Sikana yira. Meanwhile, a Home Minister of State, the Finance Minister, the Energy Minister, and all of them sat down and entered into an agreement on behalf of the people of this country.
Galamsey drones.
Today, you say Ghana is a country of laws. Wow! Wow! In a country where excavators were arrested. Excavators. Yati excavator our galamsey site. Yes, yes, she be and she know she okay, tintin yachi. Excavator exit your friend say low bed so from Takoradi or Bankran. Low bed need do anumaboa. Driver say me John Saba. Post force we dey chance say oh, yes we are John Saba. We run one John Saba do ya. Low bed ni si ho. Excavator no ensi low bed ne so.
Oko Joso kwa ye dey.
And it became just a topic. Now we see candy ope. Now we see candy ope. Now we candy ope. Now Professor Frimpong Boateng Papa will lay down in life. The time he became a heart surgeon. Now the sort na ye ni bi wa Africa. Ghana ha ne bi ni ha. Such a man. I didn't say I saw your president obedient. Let's malign, disgrace him, and reduce him to nothing. Ebedu yano excavators makumako 402. Ni nyina yesi baby na ayira. All of a sudden, Ghana has turned into a state, a country of laws. Wow. Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, my final comment as a panel member. You have our support. When I say you have our, I mean the people of this country, not me, not Unia. You have our support. If there are witches, please, let's hunt them.
Simple.
If there are witches, Your Excellency, let's hunt them.
But that's it. Baba.
Me trust baby ame papa yengi. Un say, wa kan sembe bre. No kan yeni nyina, so those days, you know, esisi. Esi ya to the extent that Ghana for cry to NPP for declaring agents. Because esia ye result papa bia omo investigating ya hwe ne akle no. Nti ehọ no na mbra ne nya adwuma. Hwe special prosecutor during NPP abreso. Omudi no oye white elephant. Emma it came to a time onu kra beka say waya nkonam. Osan beka say a time will come a criminal benanti courtroom akọ defending who no say di nkoni.
Sure.
Ade na okansa because na enu maybe koso under NPP government na entwe ye na emra ni nya adwuma wo. Let me put it that way. Na embra nya adwuma. Because special prosecutor said, "Oh no, I am branding for." It is on no bad until they make it a statement under your own government, NPP government. It means nothing was working. Na bre bien no way ye juma. Na enu ena mijina so aka say. Sa no man kiti way. And then yam papa Captain Abu Boshi. Enu na Ghana for. Ehu ye esua ye hu say ye timamu for. Na when you na akoso. Sika sika twitwi dia yira ya mame Cecilia Dapa sika kwa yira woni dem nti ne monthly salary nko nya wa he eno kra no ho asem kra no ye hu ne ekosi ye galamsey mu nsensam eni ade chat bisiu issues eba ya na se deba ni nyina ye hu ne ekosi ye omo clear ni nyina fefefe na se enne na se Ghana fo yakwada adwen na se yasesan yensa no na ye se omampanyi mahama bra na sa no man kitinkiti ye course yi behwehwe mmaye because I don't want to accept to say sa no man kitinkiti na course no is over. It's not over. Bebre wo why ye betumi oman yaban fofo ya wabaso obetumi investigate into obetumi achi ye sika ma ye be ya mfasode ama oman Ghana ankasa enti yasra MDC asa mo damame asa omo damame asa omo ye slow bi minim say if they are practicing pure politics whereby omo ba bonten a omo be kasa ba ye kokuku emu a ye ne opposition fo ni didibom ye ne omo ya adwen ba. I don't want to believe that. It is hard time yes say omo sorry na omo you no omo yes and na me can be wo galamsey hu especially because when they were coming omo the manifesto ti abonten. And those manifestos no e cover and no makata se share rot any dreamer e koso previous government no e cover so omo manifesto even on galamsey issues no e cover kan omo ba omo be fa so a ye galamsey no ho be ye adwuma bi a I don't know the word to say be attractive no ye be fa kwan paso. Edi to gold no na gold na ye mfaso de amaye because geology try say gold na Ghana ye wo no aye se denchem wasase na se ne dua kra no ye ndin wieye na emu no so ye den ya Ghana fo na ese yetu na ye mfaso de ama o man Ghana no aso hwe galamsey sensama ye koso drone na NPP 40 sika ekoto ye to inspect galamsey activities any illegal activities ye koso no omu hu baby a drone afa ube kom kra no na sika ye ti de koto drone no sika ne kra ye difa and minister si bisa we Gina Ponso si bisa frempom just say we si bisa NPP what are you doing ayese mu probo omu nyina mu hwehwem sa no ma we nyina mu hwehwem na Ghana fo hu se abato na ye so lai koto ye no efasudie bi ba hu na Ghana fo hu se mu na ye you came say mu be save Ghana for every NPP for say because NPP for no apart from no mo fam running nya adwuma no now they were even killing people emotionally talking with banks omu gugu no kofu adwuma omu gugu no they were killing them psychologically emotionally they killed people. That one is not physical killing no. Yes. What you say? There are so many things Ghana for are looking up to NDC to wake up, to listen to their cry, to wipe up Ghanaian tears. Because Obisuya Papa we Nancy Anomiye na yi. Come on. Me tie an interview bi. I didn't shame to my bones. Me say, hey, I say do baby no I think that they were launching a book. And I say so we sika ko beto book ni bi achiche. But o ma go ni ndwuma nyina. Why? How? Adam boni be no ye. Na me ye me yampo ni say pa kwesi ndum de. Hwe bank so tete ya odi man ko fu ndwuma. Enti NPP for no They killed people softly and emotionally. And then my party no be brave every mono. I am my papa Jacobeka said December 7th, and I'm one major party no one. It is sad. Tactics no more starting lying tactics now. They thought it worked for them during 2016 now. Since you almost starting no. Actually, because looking at so-called mighty minority no more fra omuhono. I hear very reduced so better.
Okay.
So better. Man penny mahama, myself sorry. Man home so because in Fidia yesu mama we don't so papa. Look at this cocaine saga ya ya papa say wako hu we on provide evidence on provide 2020 ya colonial masters UK for so more rank here as global transit for cocaine any ndondro ya colonial masters UK for more rank here
NPP what power no
yeah tanchi cocaine
cocaine ton kosoro Ghana and so yenche won
yeah more rank here. No colonial masters say cocaine na higher transit.
What is it cocaine?
No, yanti say plane because basic kotoka say a load of cocaine ye twem akọ. We never heard of anything like that. But you rank here globally, not even Africa. Just globally. It's all man penny mahama mesraw. Tie Ghana for yen ye do besi akonya so. Tie ye na fight corruption, na fight sa normal na ekoso na eni ntwa yie no.
Honorable Reverend Ntim Fordjour. Na odi minister be.
No, deputy minister of education.
Why na beka chen say free senior high school enrollment here 5.1 million. Why na kan?
Odwa.
O sen chantro.
Na yampa na se no boa.
Na entro.
Okay. Enti ebituma na oye substantive education minister no be here dey.
Also chantro.
Such a person preacher was so dem say utie.
So it's their style. It's their style of winning power. It's their style of
such a person preacher was so dem say utie.
Enti I don't know kobo no. Abaka just 7 minutes na yes so you made it so. Omo host but about me host me. Eh ya pa.
Na me person comedy assembly to we be twem. Oka education seminar atomitrim. On say double track no. NDC kasa oba enkomu betwem. But as CCR no ya papa education minister Haruna also betwem 2027. And who issues for social media that is what it's on social media. That say omobe and the double track in 2027.
Okay.
But Ghanaians are expressing the view say and yes now can moka say immediately to the extent that yes ya papa Mahama speech on mine on double track no ho. But mami fa PC so na men kan asam kakra to Ghana foot. There are a whole lot of mess in education sector. The previous government, you know,
there are 52,000 ghost names
mess
in the education sector.
It before
Menameka 52,000 ghost names.
What you say?
And the what education sector 52,000 ghost names in Kwa. Right? Almost every district. Not less than 500 in Kofor Chade Omuni district name. Abuso Ichomuka. Typical example, Gomwa West district. Gomwa East.
Anyway.
Even Greater Accra.
Yeah.
Names are on payrolls, government pay them every month. But these guys, some of them are sitting in Abuja. Obi o what was a vacancy but only do be di akwa akoshawo. Nti wo ba na ye no wache. Obi also wachira de awie waji visa
Captain makofa me topic about waje
na
waje kan me minimum sa but nyame ka captain asoma no mesre Ghana for ni social media for amode minister anasa ya papa Mahama anu esi bone no munya botre because education sector no wo ho a na hunye wo ho sa double track ya ye nkwala omu ji omu gumu no I can bet you say up to now a chrome school to cry no nkwala ni bi gina ho ene sua de omu gina ho enkwala omu betina so no a problem so to correct and do all this mess no it will take some time so munya bote because education there enu na crawl mine no it education some enkoye o ma ne betoto enti munya bote no munsiesie ansana ma jump into conclusions that what can enye bibia na ye papa mahama obetumi aye nanimani mu ntentem ya because mess away education sector apart from ghost names captain Ekano yentumi mbubo ni nyina so ebi ye sad ada na me ba na mu yi school block yi block bi kra ye de chako ehon ye de chako gu
kasapen ehon na no ye wo krom ha no mu say education director bi ekobum krafa so okomo mu school okomo mbebia ombetumi a kira de oji obi 10,000 Ghana cedis omojeje 10,000 o ka sa girls mo say if you body ne say if you for
no metro wasi ana
dabi omo wie school
ba omudi kopie
then
omudi kopie national service omudi ni sa kopie upper west
omo bu omo fa so
na ye obi je omo sika
enti munya botre